Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. We are headed to the west now and looking at Ahmedabad. Pradeep Sadhwani on the line with us next. Hi Pradeep, how can we help you?
Yeah, actually, I'm looking for a suggestion regarding a property. Actually, I'm looking with a budget of 75 to 90 lakhs. I'm looking for a 3 BHK in Ahmedabad with modern amenities. I am looking for living in that property, but also want that the value should rise of the property. Okay, and I'm buying for the first time, so wants to know the procedure and the necessary steps. If you can please guide me.
All right. So Pradeep would like a project with all the works in 90 lakhs in Ahmedabad and should also bring him some good returns.
The budget is pretty good, so we're going to recommend good micro markets. Ahmedabad is a micro market, doesn't appreciate, as a city does not appreciate that much in real estate due to oversupply. And although the Vijalpur has very low inventory overhang of 12 months and Prahlad Nagar has of 22 months, the price appreciation has been in line with the market, Prahlad Nagar being 7% and Vijalpur being 6%. Weighted average price for Prahlad Nagar is mid to luxury segment, and that's why the appreciation has been low, because the weighted average price for Prahlad Nagar is now 4,300 and Vijalpur is 3,400 rupees. Price points in these micro markets for affordable to mid segments are much lower. Orchid Whitefield is the first project by Goyal & Company. This is between 4,000 and 4,400 rupees a square foot. It's a ready project. It's available in the resale market. It's got excellent livability and infrastructure, and it's got all the amenities that you could desire. Then we have Palm Meadows by Podar Builders. This is at 3,700, comprising of 4 blocks, each of 12 stories. It's a partially ready project. Again, possession of block A and B has already been handed over, and full AC gym, home theatre, discotheque, jacuzzi, etc. are there. Venus Parkland, this is in Vijalpur, 3150. It's a ready project with good amenities by a reputed builder. Project is just 900 meters away from Vastapur railway station, and project with more than 4,500 square feet of open space.
Pradeep, in your budget, 75 to 90 lakhs, the markets that come in your radar are Prahlad Nagar and Vijalpur. Both of these are well lived in localities with ready infrastructure, and proximity to the corporate road hub of that's the center of the commercial activities in Ahmedabad. So that location advantage gives a lot of drive to this market. So in Ahmedabad, the projects we recommend: Orchid Whitefield by Goyal & Company, Palm Meadows by Podar Builders, and Venus Parkland by Venus Infrastructure. Next on the line, Ashwin More. Hi Ashwin, what's your question?
Hi, so my question is, basically I am looking for a property at Navi Mumbai. I am looking for a luxurious 2 BHK at Navi Mumbai, and my budget would be around 60 to 65 lakhs.
Okay. Navi Mumbai, 60 to 65 lakhs, Samir, investment and use purpose.
So what we would try and do is recommend better micro markets than luxury properties, because these properties will tend to do better in the near future in terms of price appreciation and even from a livability, because social infrastructure will be better over there. If you were to look at Kalamboli and Kharghar, both micro markets have done reasonably well over the short term, although they have not appreciated that much, but earlier they were appreciating a lot. Kharghar is still at 11% annualized and Kalamboli is about 10%. Both the markets have a very low inventory overhang of 14 months and 17 months respectively, and the weighted average price of the markets have now touched 7,300 for Kharghar and Kalamboli at 5,600. However, we've got projects in Kharghar at lower price points, so there's a appreciation potential even now. Adiraj Sanmaya by Adiraj Constructions. This project is over 40 acres of freehold land and should do very well. Phase 1 is already sold out. 2018 is the completion year, and Kharghar Metro Station and Taloja Railway Station are only 300 and 600 meters away from the project respectively. Excellence Towers by JBD Group at Kalamboli at 5,500 rupees a square foot. This project is a standalone building of G+14 structure. Construction has already started. Project is located in Sector 17. And then we have Avnish by Sai Developers. This is at 5,400 rupees a square foot. It's CITCO approved. Project is located at Sector 20 Road, Pali, and this further connects towards the Sion Panvel Highway. Developers have a significant delivery track record in Navi Mumbai, and amenities like gym, club, swimming pool, etc. are there in this project.
Okay, so Ashwin, Samir is recommending 2 markets for you in Navi Mumbai, Kharghar and Kalamboli. He reckons both these markets have future potential for solid price appreciation, steady price appreciation. So look at these markets. Kharghar is said to be the third most developed node after Vashi and Nerul in Navi Mumbai. It also lies in the plan for the Navi Mumbai metro rail plan, and also Kalamboli, about 11 kilometers from the proposed international airport. So a lot going for both these markets. Those are the projects we're recommending: Adhiraj Samayana by Adhiraj Constructions, Excellence Tower by JBD Group, and Avanish by Sai Developers. Next is an email by Vinayaka Sugne. Vinayaka writes, I'm a medical officer in the Indian Navy. I'm planning for a 1 to 2 BHK in Pune for 40 lakhs as an investment with a reliable builder. What are your recommendations in pre-launch or launch projects that would fetch me good rent in the future? Okay, 40 lakhs rental returns.
Keeping your requirement in mind, we would recommend you good projects from good developers in a micro market called Undri, where the inventory overhang is 22 months, so below the danger zone. The price appreciation has been fantastic. It's been about 33% or 35% or 13.9% on an annualized basis. The market is also still affordable for the mid segment at 4,300 rupees a square foot. And keeping a 1 BHK requirement in mind, we would recommend Godrej Prana by Godrej Properties at 4,400 rupees. This is a pre-launch project and still almost in line with the micro market's price. Project is total of 31 acres and project is located at the Undri Saswad Road behind Tata Inora Park, which connects towards the Hinjewadi Road, then towards the Pune Solapur Highway. It's a IGBC certified project. Second is Naiti Evernity. This is by Naiti Group. This is at 5,000 rupees a square foot, so slight higher in price point. But it's spread across 14 odd acres. It's behind Pune's famous Corinthian Club, and project is located on the Naiti Estate Road off NIBM Road. Astonia Classic by Amit Enterprises at 4,417 rupees a square foot, again spread over 15 odd acres, located at Undri Chowk, which connects towards the Saswad Road, and project is designed by Singapore-based architects, and all building plans have CC and environmental clearances in place.
Samir, Undri is also showing some good data on the price appreciation front. So be it rentals or price growth, it's performing well on both fronts. Yeah, and the rental for a 2 BHK is roughly between 10 to 12,000 rupees a month, which is not very high because rental returns in Pune are not that high, but you can get a tenant. Okay, great. So Vinayak, Undri is a market Samir would recommend for you in Pune. All projects that we are recommending are in the initial stages of construction. So given with under construction projects, you will see some steady, solid growth in the next 2 to 3 years. Also decent rental income at as Samir said, about 10 to 12,000 rupees for a 2 BHK. Alright, projects we recommend. Let's recap the recommendations. Godrej Prana by Godrej Properties, Niyati Eternity by Niyati Group, and Astonia Classic by Amit Enterprises. An interesting new micro market that we are going to focus on today is Asalfa, which lies on the Andheri Ghatkopar Link Road in the Mumbai metropolitan region. This corridor has gone from strength to strength with big ticket projects like the metro, which has changed its skyline completely. Just like the rest of MMR, here too you have both the developed and the underdeveloped parts contradicting each other. Ashish Bhatia visits Asalfa to find out why, despite the odds, it is still a very interestingly poised market for developers and buyers.
MMR's pricey real estate market leaves very little room for home buyers and investors to find a promising micro market to invest in before it becomes unaffordable. However, rapid pace of urbanization means that what were overlooked locations earlier have become highly sought after real estate markets almost overnight. Asalfa village in Ghatkopar West is one such region, which is poised to witness its long established slums transform into major developments.
In between this entire stretch of Andheri Ghatkopar Kurla Road, traditionally where the Asalfa village is located, has always been low largely due to slum pockets. The difference being as much as 100%, seeing a large amount of commercial development take place, and followed by commercial development, we are now seeing a large part of residential development take place.
This is not the first time that Asalfa has seen such interest. Back in 2010, investor interest in Asalfa rose sharply, with large areas being purchased in anticipation of a rise in prices. Nearly 2,146 units were launched here in 2010 alone, with investors betting on big-ticket development in the region such as the metro. However, delays cooled that activity down, with only 176 units being launched this year. But now that the metro is in place, experts say that Asalfa has begun to recover. prices have already increased from 11,427 per square foot in 2012 to 14,091 per square foot in 2014.
We did a soft launch in the area just to gauge the response. And we had a tremendous response with 50% project getting sold out before we paused bookings and said, okay, let's see where this market heads out to.
Another plus for Asalfa is that the area benefits from the ongoing development in the regions immediately surrounding it, with initiatives like SCLR, Eastern Freeway and the Metro. While developers sound optimistic, the large slums in the area are sure to be a cause of concern. Slum redevelopment is the only way developers will be able to acquire land in the area. But as everyone has seen in the rest of MMR, it is by no means an easy or quick process. While developers may claim they will get all the clearances, experts warn investors to be cautious.
There are a number of SRA developers looking seriously at that corridor. The two big challenges what I see is a lot of land there has to be SRA, and also the hilly terrain in that vicinity makes development not so easy. 55% of the population today in the city stay in slums. It's high time the government start looking at a slum friendly SRA driven policy which can help promote growth, so that there's a lot of housing stock which comes whereby we end up cleaning these slums.
If the Slum Rehabilitation Authority in MMR manages to do just that, then Asalfa may just witness another real estate boom, and that holds true for other micro markets as well.
It's a clear lead for decision makers on how they can offload the burden of MMR's already saturated dense markets. Identify the neglected pockets within the city limits itself, chalk out a strategy and see them turn it all around. With camera person Malika Arjuna in Mumbai, Ashish Bhatia for NDTV.
We'll slip into a short break on the property show, but coming up in a few minutes on the other side, best projects to invest in on the Alwar Bypass Road in Bhiwadi. And with a solid budget of 1 crore, are you spoiled for choices in Noida? We'll help you zero in on the right projects.